Good morning, Ricky, the low-end card enthusiast from North Carolina, coming at you another video. Hope you guys are doing well and welcome back to my channel. Well, it's been about a week. I'm getting over a cold. Cold's about got me down or had me down, and I'm getting over that, so pardon me if I have to cough. I'll try not to. But I got a few cards to show you, and I went to the card shop yesterday and brought back an interesting card, and you'll see what that is in a few minutes. And I've got another collectible to show you that what I've been collecting, and I've showed you a couple of those. And I kind of feel like some of you guys don't like the new thing I'm collecting. That's okay. That's okay. I've kind of eased off on it because, like I say, I don't have enough room for them. And but you know, we collect things, and some people tend not to show it in public. And but I've you know. I don't know the right word for it. I guess tend to show mine, so that's okay. If you guys don't like it, you can just scroll or cut me off. But like I say, I've stopped collecting them really. I did find one yesterday that is kind of the king of these collectibles that I'm collecting, in my opinion. And they went for a lot of money, a real lot of money. And this one I got yesterday is still going for a lot of money, and I got it for cheap. And I'll show it in a couple videos. But yeah, show you a few cards, and the one at the end is the one I got yesterday at the card shop. And very end, I'll show you the collectible that I picked up. Here's Al Kaline rookie, 54 Bowman. '54 Bowman. Love some Al Kaline. Love this card. This is a rookie card of Fran Tarkenton. It's a post serial. I think it's 62. It's got blank back. Cut out of a cereal box. I don't remember cutting any out of a cereal box. I might have. Just don't remember it. And here's a Paul Molitor rookie. I just left it in the screw down that it came in. Got it real cheap. Paul Molitor rookie card. Here's the 58 Willie Mays All-Star. Love these 58 All-Stars. If I was going to collect a set, this would be one of them. I want the Ted Williams. I really do. And before I get to the one I got at the card shop yesterday, this one's sitting right back here. I should have brought it out. This has been sitting back here last video, I think. I think my wife is getting on the cat. This is Tommy the Turtle. Oops. Nothing broke. Tommy the Turtle. Cookie jar. Tommy the Turtle. This used to be quite expensive back in the day. And it's heavily glazed. You can see the real shine on it. It's got a heavy glaze on it. And it's in excellent shape. And I don't know if you can see, yeah, you can see good on this one. A lot of times, the glaze is so heavy on the bottom that the indentation of the words, you can't even see them. And you'll see that in one I'm gonna show you in an upcoming video. But it says 271 McCoy LC USA. McCoy, like I say, is one of the heavy hitters of cookie jars. And they make pottery too. And this is in excellent shape. Yeah. McCoy cookie jar. Yep. Don't want to break him. Now, this card I got yesterday, I looked around. I had a couple cards I kept pulling out and putting back. And finally, I put this back 3 or 4 times. And I called a friend to look at it, and he said it's not real. And then he got to, he saw some more, it's an autograph card. Then he saw some more that he said, very possible. I think it might be real. And I looked at one, it looked like it. Now, the owner of the shop does the buying, the card shop, and he was gone, and it won't be back until a couple weeks. The guy that I've told you before was at the card shop, he's a tall guy, he's probably late 30s. He don't do any vintage collecting personally himself, but he is very familiar with vintage cars. So he's all around the guy. He's really he's a well-rounded guy of card collecting, and he knows his stuff. And he hadn't been there in the last 3 or 4 times I've been. One guy told me he was still there. I don't know if he's changed roles, maybe in the company or what, but he hasn't been out on the floor, so I don't know what the deal is with him. They got 2 more guys working the floor now, and they're young, very young guys, and they're not really, I don't think, I go for vintage, so they don't really know much about vintage cards, in my opinion. Maybe they know a lot about modern, but as far as vintage, I don't think they know anything about them. And, I think he needs somebody well-rounded on both. But anyway, that's my opinion. But these guys are real young. I'm thinking mid-20s, if that. So anyway, I had this card pulled out 2 or 3 times yesterday. I finally pulled it out and said, shoot, I'm gonna offer him $25 for it. And I got it. And it's a Roger Clemens 86 Topps autograph in pen. And I don't know if it's real. Like I say, the owner buys them. I'm not saying the owner knows everything, but I would think he needs to know a little bit to think it's real, to buy it, and not just say to buy the card and to have it in the case. Not that it's real. I'm not saying that, but I don't know. And here I go again, and I'm not going to say, give me your opinion, but I'm saying I don't know if it's real or not. But because his autograph changed a few times. I don't know. I don't know. And with my trimmers, it don't help any. Sorry about that. But the best I can do. Anyway, that's what I brought back. It had 30 on it, and I offered 25 and took it. I said, what the heck? I did see some autographs online that kind of look like this. And they do kind of vary online, his autographs. This is an early one, I guess. It does kind of look like an early autograph. And so I took a gamble. And they got this thing on, I think I mentioned this before. You've probably seen it on Facebook, Out or Safe, where you can pay $6. Some of you might say it ain't worth it. They stay backed up, and I get them, all day long on my feed that I have mentioned this, that people send the $6 in, and these guys say, it's out or good or not good, really, it's out or safe. And they're stay like a week behind. They're backed up a week. So I don't know, I might do that. Pay $6 and say, is it good or not? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, that's what I got. And as always, that's what I got today. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and you guys have a great day.